Hi, welcome to the channel. Hope everybody's having a great day out there. I just got a box in from JEGs today and I'm really excited. So if you've ever put a LS motor with the modern 4L60 or 4L80 transmission, you've discovered that you can't use the factory speedometer cable to connect to the transmission. So we have something to solve that, the Speedbox. So the Speedbox has a mechanical speedometer output drive, and on this side you have the power inputs, and you can also tie into the OBD sensor or the VSS sensor on the transmission. In this install, we're actually going to use a third option, which is the GPS option. So they've included a little sensor in the packaging that has a GPS sensor that mounts on the dashboard. We're going to put it in this 71 Chevy pickup. Follow along and I'll show you how easy it is. A clear set of instructions is provided that will show you all of the connections that need to be made. For this one, all we're going to do is connect power, ground, and then the optional hot start. What this does is allows the GPS to maintain service and connection so that you can get your speed calculated a lot faster. If you don't use the hot start function, it's going to take 2 to 3 minutes after the initial startup for the GPSs to lock position. Doing it this way, you have it in under 30 seconds. So what I've done right now is I have the speedometer cable picked up. This will be the end that goes into the Speedbox. I have to get this pulled through the dashboard, through this grommet here, so that I can run the cable across to the glove box area. The Speedbox is not waterproof and not recommended to be mounted anywhere where it could possibly get wet. This step is to place the GPS antenna. It's magnetic. I've got the wire tucked underneath the dash pad, running right down through the vent here. Pretty clean install. Doesn't really show when you look at it from the outside of the vehicle. You can see that we've mounted the box to the back of the glove box, and we've connected the speedometer cable. It runs through the dashboard back over to the factory mechanical speedometer. And with mounting like this, the box is out of the weather and it's on rubber isolators so that it doesn't transfer any vibration from the motor running. So for this step, we're going to go ahead and wire it up. You have the red wire, which is hot, you have the black wire, which is ground, and then you have this red and black, which is for the GPS hot start. This connects to a constant power source. Tied the other wires off, they're not going to be used. This is a button that you would use if you need to recalibrate the actual speedometer, and there's instructions in here for how to do that as well if needed for the speed offset. Connection of the Speedbox is incredibly easy. You have a switched power for on and off, you have a ground, and then you have the 12-volt hot. Make the proper connections inside your fuse box. And just like that, you'll have a functional speedometer, even with a modern transmission.